tax credits of $320 billion.
Welcome back, dear viewers, and we're glad to be joined over the phone by Dr. Wafik Nصير, member of the International Parliament of International Environmental Affairs. Good afternoon, sir.
Hi, good afternoon.
Well, Dr. Nصير, the Climate Change Summit is being held today with the participation of President Abdel Fattah el-Sisi, who is set to address the negative impacts of climate change on developing the African countries with regards to the climate change issue. What is your take on this, sir?
Yes, it's a very important summit, and we have been waiting for this since last year, but due to coronavirus, it has been delayed. So we are expecting, and I'm emphasizing expecting because we don't know yet what is going to be the result. So we are expecting good news and all the partners, because it's called Cooperation of Partners, COP26. Mm-hmm. So we are expecting that the partners will agree on reducing the emissions, the carbon emissions, so that the Earth doesn't reach 1.5 degrees centigrade.
Sir, how has climate change negatively affected the African continent, the greater bearer of climate impact? And how has climate change's impact been evident on African states this year?
Of course, my opinion that Africa is the worst continent that will suffer from climate change. Due to desertification, the lack of water, the shortage of agriculture, and of course the death of species, animal species, especially in Africa. Many are in danger. So Africa needs a lot of financial support to start adapting with climate change, and of course to start new projects in renewable energy and planting many other trees instead of the lost in the forest, and many other issues, the lack of water, it has to be rearranged, and of course in Egypt and all the north of Africa, they suffer from the rise of seawater level, so we need protections for our shores and so on.
Right. Well, sir, how are African countries supposed to adhere to their climate pledges amid the tons of economic hardships they face and in the aftermath of a pandemic that is already taking its toll on every aspect of life there?
Yes, of course, Africa is one of the poor countries, and we need financial support. There is, because we are not affecting in the climate change, but we are affected from the climate change. So rich countries were supposed to pay $100 billion in this summit. So we have reached 79 billion so far. So we need to increase that. And hopefully there will be an agreement at the end of this summit, which will be about 2 weeks from now. Otherwise, the agreement will be on the next year summit that will be held on Egypt, COP27.
Yes. Dr. Nصير, the environment minister attending the climate discussions in Glasgow, said ahead of the summit that Egypt is pressing forward with renewable energy projects to reduce climate change. Now, how far has Egypt progressed to reach this end?
Yeah, we have seen the biggest solar energy plant in Aswan that Egypt already built, and we have already built wind farms for wind energy farms in Hurghada, and we are doing a lot of projects, like, for example, lining the irrigation canals, and Egypt is doing a lot of in the transportation by transforming to renewable energy for most of its public transportation. And Egypt is going forward in the green economy. But we still need financial support to work in this regard.
Right. Well, Dr. Wafik Nusser, member of the International Parliament for Environmental Affairs, many thanks for joining us. And dear viewers, that brings us to the end of this special coverage. Many thanks for watching.
Dust orbiting around one star amongst 400 billion. We must consider ourselves and our world to be inconceivably valuable.
With her poem written for COP26, we are joined by writer, performer and storyteller Yersa Daly Ward.